Sweet Caroline. Good times. Never felt so good, Brendan. Welcome in. Welcome in to a stunner, a true pissed away opportunity for the Red Sox to go and win a game against the Orioles tonight. You're up 5-0. You can't hold the fort. You can't get it done. The Red Sox lose 7-5, and you are pretty much walk away from this game saying, well, I guess it's 2023 all over again. I want to welcome you in once again. I am Nick. We have Brendan. Brendan was at the game. He's
Yeah,
at the game. He's at the game, so he has firsthand take on what the experience was like, what fans were doing, your overall take on everything. So it's nice to be able to have your expertise here.
Nick, I'm telling you right now, it felt like the rug just got dragged out from under you. The Red Sox fans felt so great going up 5-0 with the big shot from Tristan Casas to really put a commanding lead. Kutter Crawford gives 5 scoreless. You're looking at that bullpen that you relied on all year last year. You believed in it, and it blew it. Totally blew it. Isaiah Campbell gives up 3, and then Martin, in spectacular fashion, crumbles and gives up a 3-run shot, and that pretty much was the game. I saw it. We were up 5-3 with a 2-run lead in the 7th inning, and I saw Chris Martin pitching with 2 outs, a full count, and I knew we were going to get out of that. We were totally going to get out of that. Runners on second and third. I knew Chris Martin, he was going to come through here. Absolute gave up a bomb and gave up the game. Brutal fumble by the Sox. It was a gut punch. And field box 7, we felt it. It was a tough spot. It was a tough spot to be a Sox fan.
I opened the show saying a little bit of that Sweet Caroline and everything. Did you?
No,
Did you sing it?
not
Did
me.
you? Good, good. I trained you well. I trained you well. At least you didn't do that. Would have stuck a finger right at Sam Kennedy and said, "Take your song and shove it."
Oh my
You
God.
can't sing when you're down from that sort of stuff. I'm sorry, you can't. It should be an earned opportunity. Earned, not every. Kind of like that trophy where every kid gets a trophy. Earn
Nick,
that damn song to get played.
they had a
And yes,
hype.
that's one of my drinks on my menu at Empower. But still,
They
it gets on me.
they had a hype video for Craig Kimbrell, and
Of course they did.
that's where I lost my voice because I was losing my mind. They had Craig
Ugh.
Kimbrell on the field on the 9th inning. I was
Surprised
screaming.
he didn't blow it, honestly,
Don't
to tell
blow
you the
the
truth.
game.
I really am surprised he didn't. I
I,
really am.
I was happy with Kimbrell a lot.
On the positive note of sides, I guess we will definitely still want to say that Cutter Crawford he got through 5 innings. He couldn't do that against the Angels last time, so I guess this was a step ahead for him, a little bit of an improvement. The scary thing is that there was a little bit of a limp coming off the mound as he was covering first base on that last play. He did speak with reporters after the game and said that he's a little sore. He's hopeful that he'll start the next time in the rotation. So that leaves me a little wary on
Definitely.
where we're at with that. But again, it's only 5 innings. This team will not and cannot survive this season by 5 innings only. It is a model, it is a method that does not work. I don't want to hear people come at me and say, well, the Rays do it with the openers and this team does that. That is pussification of baseball. I'm sorry, it is. I can't stand that style. Give me 6, give me 7, then give it to your pen. These guys are too taxed on where they're at right now with all these arm injuries and everything popping up. It scares the living daylights out of me on any depth that any team has anymore with pitching. They're
Oh,
dropping like flies, Brendan.
they are.
It's crazy.
And I think the big reason for it is the adjustment to the off speed stuff that they throw. There's a lot more movement in the game of pitching now, as opposed to
Yeah.
early before it was more about velocity and command. Now
The
it's
spin rate and this
a
and
lot
I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it.
it's a
I
lot of
can't
teamwork.
stand it.
It's a lot of
You
torque.
just had your 20-year anniversary with your blood and guts guys out there from '04. Wow. Why don't you go follow that model on how you win a championship? Actually get guys in here that can get the job done. It's just I'm in one of those moods today, Brendan,
Yeah.
just with kind of watching that '04 ceremony. I want to talk about that a little bit because that was just I was just that it was goosebumps yesterday.
Mm.
Goosebumps. Just with how that meant and felt and how it was presented. I give the Red Sox a ton of credit for the job that they did for the ceremonies from yesterday. That was from the heart and that was really special what they did. But then you have to go and watch that lousy, lame, disgusting product that you call a baseball team on your field. That's what represents us in Boston right now. We're out
They
of our effing minds.
Yesterday they got blown out of the water. And that was tough. Bayo had a good game too, but the defense let him down. And
The defense is atrocious.
it
We were preached all off season. Don't worry. This one's going to field. This one's going to catch. We've got this one coming in. It is nothing but a 2023 repeat right now. Repeat.
I,
Dial it back. That's what you get.
I was told that Trevor Story's defense camp during the offseason was going to fix all of our problems. And that if Tom Werner himself, we just play better defense, we're going to win 9 more games. Right now, I'm not sure if I believe it. Look, you played really
I can't.
competition in the AL West. You come home, your home opener against the Baltimore Orioles. It's a banger game. You got to get it going, and you off it. What Bayo had a good game, Crawford had a pretty good game, and the defense let you down.
The
That
one thing I will give for this team, just after my little sample size of what I've seen, is they're not the worst team in the American League. They're not the worst team, but they are not going to compete when it comes to some of the bigger teams that are in there. They're just not. 7-3. Yeah, it was felt good coming home. 7-3 on that trip, no doubt.
yeah,
But I didn't take much stock into it. I didn't, and I know you were kind of dancing in the street a little bit. Oh, look at this
well,
team! Here we go!
I got to go to the game. I was excited. I was excited to go.
One thing you know about me,
I was excited.
I can't. I can't. I'm not the buzzkill, but I'm a realist. I need to see it a little bit more before I start believing and seeing things that make me want to get excited about a product that's there. Are there certain players that I think are special? I think that one player who definitely cares and he's motivated and wants to compete is Jarren Duran. I'm going to give that to him. The guy's a gamer. He wants to prove it, and we need guys like that. Another one, I do feel bad for Story. I think Story really wanted to get out there and really prove it. I do. That one hurt. Story getting hurt from everything. But I can't believe it yet with Casas. I'm not believing it at all with Devers. I haven't. I have never felt that way with him. Just being real with you. Bayo is. We're dreaming, folks. You're dreaming like a dreaming of a white Christmas, but
Yeah,
we're dreaming of things that
a
we
lot.
hope he's Pedro.
And
We hope
that's
he's Pedro. It's just I don't know yet.
he's not even half a Pedro
We
yet.
we have to be real here, and we have to see more results on where we're at. So
Definitely.
2 losses against the Orioles and everything. 2 losses. You also have we want to go over quick. Nick Pivetta is going to be out for probably 2 turns in the rotation. It doesn't seem like it's uh super long. I just think he was a little too ramped up before the season began, and the arm just can't take all that. 15 seconds, boom, 15 seconds again, boom. I just don't think it was there yet. So I think in a way they're just trying to be cautious here instead of having something be more, long term. So
Definitely. Nick, one game left with Baltimore. Can they take one? Can they take one
no,
to defend it? I think you're Garrett Whitlock tomorrow.
Will he get through 5 innings, folks? That's the betting odds in Vegas right now, if you want to place your bet.
Part of me feels like Whitlock's going to put on a performance. I think
Oh,
he might.
you are just such a believer. Oh,
I I
you
I don't
fool me
know. It
sometimes.
always happens. You bottom out,
Oh.
something shows up. So I don't know, but the runs, that's going to go.
Hey, I did say opening day back in Seattle, I did call the win. I said they were going to win. I felt good.
All
Do I
that
feel
one.
good right now? Hell no.
No, it's not.
That'll do it here for another lovely show. I'm a
Don't.
little agitated with this win, so I apologize if some of my vocabulary was off, folks. So we hope you all have a good night. Hope I feel better and I'm more well rested. We'll see. And we'll see you again soon. Good night.